What's up, YouTube? YugiohTube, and did you ever buy an old school box of Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards but wonder if it's actually really factory sealed or if it was tampered with and resealed? Well, PWCC just announced that nobody's talking about this, their own service that is authenticating factory sealed boxes. Let's take a look at the quick 50-second video.
Imagine paying upwards of $7,000 for a prize box of Pokemon cards, only for it to be filled to the brim with junk. Unfortunately, some investors out there don't have to imagine this scenario, as nefarious scammers stuff high-value boxes with low-value product. With no third-party authentication service ready to step up and protect collectors, PWCC started its own verification process. Now PWCC opens every box of Pokemon cards submitted for sale on camera to make sure packs haven't been tampered with. The boxes are then resealed on camera, and the video is included on every Pokemon box lot PWCC lists for sale. Learn more about the scammer stopping steps we're taking in the link below, so you can confidently continue your mission to catch them all. Imagine.
So there you go. Nobody's really, I feel like, talking about this, and what PWCC is doing is it seems like they are unwrapping the boxes, so they're taking the factory seals off. They are authenticating the packs and the contents inside, making sure all the packs are continued to be factory sealed as well. And of course, when they're done with that check, they're going to put their own stickers on the box, and these stickers will allow it, the tamper-proof stickers, I imagine, will allow it from being opened again without signs of it being tampered with and opened again. Now, the only concerns I have, well, first let me talk about the good stuff. Okay, the good stuff is, this is something I thought of a long time ago, and I thought even PSA or something like that might be taking that next step. After the whole Logan Paul fiasco, I felt, the factory sealed boxes, there are ways to tell. There are ways. But here's the thing. There's no real way to say, okay, I'm 100% certain, right, that by looking at this box that it's factory sealed. I feel like you could be 99.9%, sure, but there's no 100% foolproof method that is certain. Now, a lot of scammers, what they would do is they'd fill the boxes, because a lot of people said, you just weigh the box, right? You weigh the box, and that eliminates any sort of scam. If it weighs what it shouldn't be weighing, then, yeah, you're getting scammed. But, let's be honest, these scammers know what they're doing. They're filling the boxes with the exact weights of the packs in order for the box to weigh the same as a real, authentic factory sealed box. So they know exactly what they're doing there. But there's just too many variables, I feel like, and I felt like this is something in the future that might actually be a thing, and I think this is something that might carry over. I really do. People don't like it. They say, well, they're unwrapping my factory sealed box. I get it. It's not good. But with scammers running rampant in the industry, would you rather have it certified legitimate, or would you rather have it questionable authenticity, your sealed boxes, even though right, let's say you got it back in 2002 when it just came out, you bought it from a factory sealed case. Sure, you might know that, but potential buyers and investors don't, right? So you have to deal with the questionable authenticity part of it. This eliminates any sort of question. It's being inspected. It's being then resealed, I guess, with this PWCC certification, tamper-proof sticker. And with that, people cannot go and tamper with the product without destroying the sticker. Now, some people have already thought of other scams to say, well, I mean, all scammers need to do now is get these stickers, put these stickers on, take it off of a factory sealed box and put it on another box and fill it with junk. I mean, assuming these factory sealed stickers are indeed tamper-proof, I can't see this happening, all right? The stickers have to be tamper-proof. And then looking at the video here, let's look back at it. It almost looked like, let's look at these boxes. So they put the stickers on top of the rings on the boxes, right? Those semicircular rings where they kind of pop out. And it also looks like, if we could get it back here, let's see where they put them. Okay. Right here, they're putting it at the bottom of the boxes, which I find interesting here as well. So I guess what they're doing is they're taking off the factory seals, and they're just putting these stickers all over it, right? It looks like this, and they put it around the edges here of the box as well. So it won't be factory sealed anymore, but you have the confidence that it was untampered with, and it was, nobody really touched the box. Nobody played around with the box. Nobody played game with the box. And to me personally, I think that assurance, okay, the confirmation of legitimacy is more important than it being still factory sealed. A lot of people disagree with me. A lot of people say that's nuts. I want it factory sealed. I understand, but because of the industry we're in, because of the scammers that are in the industry, I feel like the next best thing that we could do here is this kind of thing. Now, I think this will be a huge hit. I think nobody's talking about it, and I think it's a grand slam for PWCC. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan of a lot that PWCC does. I think PWCC has a history of not good stuff. You go and Google PWCC's historic shilling and being banned off eBay. I mean, they have done some really bad things. But I think this business move is fantastic. I've been looking for a company, hopefully, to do something like this, and here they are. I think other companies will soon be following suit. I think this will be a success, and I think you're going to get stuff like CGC, BGS, even though Beckett has other fish to fry, and of course PSA looking into this, especially PSA. I could definitely see PSA getting involved in something like this and authenticating boxes. Remember, old school sports boxes were not ever factory sealed. The Fleer Jordan, the old school baseball, NBA, football boxes, they didn't have factory seals back then. Kind of like Japanese video games, right? In Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then, they didn't have factory sealed. The God Cards video games, the worldwide editions, there was never a factory sealing around them. Okay, it was just the box. You could literally open the box. I think this is brilliant. I think people will disagree. I think a lot of people don't realize how brilliant this is until it starts being mainstream, and I think it needs to be talked about. What are your guys' opinions about this? Do you think that this is a great idea? Do you think it's not a good idea and it destroys the factory sealed industry? Do you think a lot of factory sealed collectors will eventually be succumbing to this and saying, okay, I need this legitimized, my collection, my factory sealed boxes, I need these stamped authentic legitimized in order to maximize the investment potential and value of my collection? Because right now, if you are holding factory sealed boxes, a lot of people will always question, is it legit or not, right? And whether you say it's legit or not, there's no guarantee it will be. All right, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't really hear much about it until today, which is, 3 days later? No, 1 day later, maybe. But go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this content. I really appreciate for the algorithm hitting that thumbs up button, liking and subscribing. And of course, until next time, YugiohTube signing out.